Hey there, fellow creators. Jaxxall here. How y'all doing? If you're new to my channel and you like what you see, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you like the video, smack the taste out of that like button for me. Alrighty, folks, let's get to it here. Man, regrettably, as I stated in my 7 Days to Die video, and if you haven't watched that, well, I'll give you the update now. My recording software, well, it bumped the mic out when my hard drive ran full. I was doing lots of recordings, and well, I forgot to delete a whole bunch of old stuff, and well, it kicked my mic out, and I didn't realize until after I'd done 2 recordings. Partway through my Subnautica recording, and well, and this recording, because I was doing them back to back. But anyhow, it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. So at least I have the gameplay, and it does have the sound of the game, but I did speed it up, so, because, well, I'm not going to sit here and talk for over an hour. So I clipped it, edited it, and, well, really, it's just the beginning of the game anyway, so it's not like you guys are really missing out. It's just me trying to fucking fumble my way through this and figure out exactly how to play this game. So, anyhow, it is what it is. So what I was doing here is I made my way up into the trees, and I need to make healing potions. So there's these yellow leaves, and well, there's also red flowers. I'm basically gathering fucking everything I can get my hands on, pretty much. Figure I'm gonna need it eventually somewhere along the way, probably. So I may as well just. I'm a hoarder anyway, so playing these games is like it. I just keep grabbing stuff and keep storing it until I can't grab no more. So. I'm finding all the yellow flowers I need. I'm getting all the vines that I need. I even got a little bit of moss at the beginning of this. But I really didn't need the moss, because for me, healing potions are paramount. I want to at least have healing potions, so that for me, when I play RPGs, that's just how I play. I like to make sure, okay, I get the healing potions down, get the farming done to get the healing potions. So that way I know that that's not going to be why I'm dying. Work on things. I work on things in stages. So if I see stuff along the way that I know that's going to be useful, like the beeswax, when I start digging through this tree here, I start finding tons of beeswax, and I find a queen bee. Well, awesome. I'm going to save that for later. I'm not going to use that right now. Same with these mushrooms. I know these mushrooms I need for healing potions. So I drop down and figure I'll grab them. And oh, I see some brown mushrooms. Hey, I don't know what they do, but I'm going to pick them up, because that's just how I do it. It's just what I do when I play these games. Like I said, I like to be prepared, and I find that these games are generally, you mass farm for what you need, and then you go in and you get what you need, and you have overabundance, because it's never going to be enough anyway. I'm going to burn through all the healing potions I end up making anyway. I already know this, so I'm not going to sweat it. One of the things, this game is really cool. I do enjoy this game. I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to give it more of a fair shake and look at it with open perspective, and it is a neat game. Whether or not I continue playing it, I'm gonna keep playing it for now. I'm gonna invest a few episodes in this. I do apologize that I haven't done one in a while, but that was due to family illness. I've had sick kids running around this house. I've had diarrhea and vomit all over my house for the last fucking week. It's been driving me fucking crazy, and there's not much I can do about it. So it really does hamper the time that I can actually do stuff. When I got sick kids screaming in the background and stuff, it's not going to happen. So I at least tried to maintain my 7 Days to Die and try to get a few Subnautica up. But that was about all I was able to do. There was not a lot of extra time. So I do apologize, but I am still gonna give this a fair shake. I think it's gonna be more like a weekly thing, maybe twice a week, that I play this game, because there are other games that I really want to start playing and getting some time on. So here at this point, I finally start getting some of the red flowers. I've got a whole bunch of the gold flowers. I'm starting to get enough of the supplies together to actually start doing this. I made a few potions, and I realized that I need quite a bit more to get what I need here. So I think this is actually where I get the queen bee, which was quite awesome. was right around in this time frame because this is when I started finding all the beehives, getting the beeswax, which I noticed I'm going to need a fair amount of to actually get some of the other wooden materials built. So, but right now I'm just collecting it and I'm going to just store it up and get as much of it. Like I said, I'm going to get as much of the resources together as I can. Then this way, when I start going and looking at crafting, I find, especially with games like this where I don't know exactly what I'm doing, I grab everything because I don't know what I'm going to need to craft the next new item that's coming up in my list. And I noticed that some of the items in this game, I hide in the tree the whole night because I got sidetracked grabbing stuff and realized it was way too late to bother coming down, so I just stayed in the tree. But anyhow, like I was saying, I find these games, when you want to craft something, I always seem I run out, and everything that's in the game obviously has some purpose. And I noticed that this game, some of the items you want to create, you could use maybe three different types of wood to create the same item. It just depends on what you have 8 of. If you have 8 of the cragwood or 8 of the white wood or whatever, you can use it as an alternate. And that's kind of cool. I like that. So that it's not just tied to one specific ingredient. Not all the time. There are certain things, obviously, like the leather armor. This is cool when they start getting sunlight on them and they all burst into blue flames and poof, gone. It's kind of cute. Anyhow, so I start making stuff up here. I figure for the first little bit, I just make a whole bunch of friggin' hay bales, basically. Or is this the thatch? This might be the thatch. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head because, like I said, it's been a little bit since I played here. So, well, those were the leaves. That was the thatch. That's right. I set the these little pegs are little pains in the ass. They take a little bit to kill, but I need the leather, so I got to start taking animal hide here so I can actually start making armor. I forget the vines here, but that's all right. I figure it out. Like I said, it's a learning curve. I don't know everything in the game, and I'm trying to figure out how it exactly plays. But I'll get there. So, very enjoyable, actually. This is kind of a neat game. So it's and I do enjoy the RPG aspect. I like crafting. I've always liked it. It's like even when I played World of Warcraft, professions were my favorite thing to do. I enjoyed sitting there and creating items and getting like really good epic items that I could wear for my characters. I hardly ever sold stuff because it was more for, my priest was my tailor and she made stuff that I could give to my monk or not my monk, my mage, and my mage was my jewel crafter, and she gave stuff to my priest, and I had a whole store basically. My hunter was my enchanter. It was quite cool. My alchemist as well. So I really do dig. I used to play D&D too, and I've always been into these RPG style stuff. So this one is kind of a different offshoot for that, just because, well, I'm trying not to play. I don't play Minecraft. Minecraft I didn't really enjoy. I don't really enjoy blocky, weird graphics so much. Like certain things, yeah. Like this is kind of cute. I'll play it for a while, but I'm more into 3D games where it's more realistic. But hey, teach their own. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that's what I prefer. So, but this is a very cool game and it's very in depth. So that's what's holding me in. If it was really simple and really kiddie, then I probably wouldn't be playing it too much. I'm actually going to go back and take a look at Portal Knights because I don't think I gave that game a fair shake either. So maybe I'll go back and give that one a few more goes and kind of learn it, and maybe give it a bit of a better test than I gave it in the beginning. Because I really only gave it 1 episode, and then I just haven't played it since. So 1 or 2 episodes, maybe, I can't remember. It was a long time ago that I played that. So, but this one, I don't want to do that. I want to, like I said, I'm going to give it a fair shake. So I finally get all my thatch built, and wow. I decide, I'm going to start building. I may as well. I'm get some walls up at least. Damn, because I need some protection. Now, I know these walls are not going to be much protection. They are only, after all, sticks. So there ain't much to them. They're thatch walls. So if something big comes along, it's probably punching through this shit. But I figure I got to at least get it together and get something up for at least so I can have the facade of feeling safe. Takes me a little bit to get used to the controls here and figure out exactly how stuff goes together. But once I get it, it's not that hard. I was backward thinking it, so now I've got it, and I kind of know what I'm doing. So let's make things a lot easier once you figure it out. And I like that you can pick a block up and put it back down, and pick it back up and put it back down. Yeah, it takes a bit of time to pick it back up. Not a big deal. But I do like the fact that it's not wasted. You at least get it back. So I was trying to figure out where to put a door here, and I don't know. I just figured at the end of it, I looked at it and I went, I don't need no fucking door. I'll just pop a block out. Fuck it. If I need to get out, I'll get out a different way. Oh man, yeah. But it is neat. I'm looking forward to actually working with other materials other than sticks and twigs at this point. I'm gonna have to go and figure out how to get some stone or not figure out. I guess figure out. And I know there's got to be a way to grab stuff faster, because right now this is kind of the glove that it's using is kind of slow. And I noticed that for grabbing stone, it's really slow. So I need a different mining tool, obviously. And I did see that in the crafting, that there is another mining tool that I can create. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to do that. But I know I got a bit of work to do before I get there. Probably gonna have to maybe don't want to jump too far ahead of myself. I know I always tend to do that, and then I realize, holy shit, I'm way too weak to be here. So I don't want to get to that point here. So I'm trying to take things a little bit slower and pay attention a little bit more, so I know what I should be doing and how to do it. So, and like I said, I don't know how well this thatch is going to be protecting me. I think I'm putting it up more for just peace of mind, that false sense of security bullshit. But I'm not sure if this game is light sensitive, if things spawn in shaded areas or not. I don't know. I know that the creatures can't come out in daylight, so I figure what I do is I had 8 torches, moss torches that I built, so I figure I throw them up, and at least that gives me some light. I don't know if that's going to protect me or not, though, from the shadow monsters, so to speak. But yeah, so I don't know. And I start crafting up some wood stuff here. I make a couple wood rods because I'm thinking those are part of maybe weapons or something. So I figure I craft one stack of those, and then the rest in wood planks, and get it done. Because, well, I know that it seems like everything's locked behind something else. So once I build the wood and I start working with it, then it'll unlock the next little piece, like for armor. That's how it kind of worked. I unlocked a new piece of armor when I built my first piece of armor. So I'm going to keep working with that and see how that works. So, well, folks, I make it through another day in this universe, and well, hopefully I'm able to get something real built here in the next little bit. Like I said, I'm just learning, trying to figure out the ropes, and I figure I'll work with what I have for now and build what I can build out of what I have. So it is what it is. And with the microphone issue, I do apologize for that, but nothing I can do when my hard drive fills up and well, I empty some space, and I didn't check my mic. I assumed it should have still been working, but 2020 hindsight, I'll relook at that next time. But anyway, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, smack the taste out of that like button for me. Please leave me comments in the section below if you have some tips and tricks and want to give me some ideas. Have at her. Thanks you all for watching. Peace out and happy hunting.